everyone, I'm Ivy Ratan from SI College, Olongapo. Welcome to our Java tutorial using GUI with JButton. GUI, or the Graphical User Interface, is a type of user interface that allows user to interact with electronic devices with images rather than text commands. I have here the output of a sample program of GUI with JButton, wherein the user will input numbers on two text fields, and when the button is clicked, they switch or swap their position. In order to obtain this output, we need JFrame, two text fields, and one JButton. First, we need to import Java packages. Import java.awt.asterisk semicolon. AWT stands for Abstract Window Toolkit. It contains all classes to write a program that interface between the user and different windowing toolkits. Next to import is javax.swing.asterisk semicolon. We need this for our frame, text field, and button. And the last one is import java.awt.event.asterisk semicolon. Events represent all activity that goes on between the user and the application. Next is our class declaration. Type class tutorial demo extends JFrame open curly brace. We need tutorial demo class to inherit all the stuff from JFrame. JFrame gives all the basic Windows features. Next is we need to declare variables. Since we need two text fields, we declare two variables, text1 and text2, and JButton swap. Next is we build our constructor. Type private tutorial demo or whatever is your class name in an empty parameter. The first line in our constructor is the title of the window. Type super, and the argument it takes is the title. So this will be on the title bar. The title is tutorial demo. Next thing is to set the layout, which is pretty much on default layout. Type set layout, open parenthesis, new flow layout, empty parameter, then close semicolon. Now we start building the actual item that we want to build. We already named text1, so type text1 is equal to new jtext field parameter 10. Jtext field provides a component for entering and editing a single line of text. The parameter specifies how many characters wide the text field is. Text1 is 10 characters long, which means that 10 characters will be displayed. Same with text2 is equal to new jtext field parameter 10. Next is to add text1 to the window. So add parenthesis text1, close parenthesis, semicolon. Next, add open parenthesis text2, close parenthesis, semicolon. Next is we build another item, name it swap, is equal to new JButton, open parenthesis, double quotation, swap, double quotation, close, then semicolon. Then add open parenthesis, swap, close parenthesis, semicolon. Next is we build another item. Name it swap is equal to new JButton, open parenthesis, double quotation, swap, double quotation, close parenthesis, semicolon. Next line is add, open parenthesis, swap, close parenthesis, semicolon.
Go.
This line is the event handler. Type the class name, the handler, and the object hand is equal to new, the handler, empty parameter, semicolon. Then type the button name, which is swap, dot, add action listener, open parenthesis, hand, close parenthesis, semicolon. Now we build new class outside the constructor. Type private class, the handler. We are putting a class inside the main class. Then type implements action listener, open curly brace. This new class inside the main class inherits all from the class. This handles the event. Then we build our method, which is the action performed. So type public void action performed, open parenthesis, action event, close parenthesis, open curly brace. Type if number 1 is equal to integer that parse int, open parenthesis, text 1 dot get text, empty parameter. Type int number 1 is equal to integer that parse int, open parenthesis, text 1 dot get text, empty parameter, close parenthesis, semicolon. Initially, the number on the first and second text field is 0. So to be able to input a number on that two text fields, we need this statement. So we do the same with the second text field. Type int number 2 is equal to integer that parse int, open parenthesis, text 2 dot get text, empty parameter, close parenthesis, then curly brace. Type int, open parenthesis, event dot get source, empty parameter is equal to swap, close parenthesis, open curly brace. This means that whatever action or event after this statement will be executed. Next line is type text1 dot set text, open parenthesis, string dot value of, open parenthesis, number 2, close parenthesis, semicolon. Through this, any value or number typed at text1 will swap on the number 2 of text2 and vice versa. So we do the same with the second text field. Type text2 dot set text, open parenthesis, string dot value of, open parenthesis, number 1, close parenthesis, then semicolon. Next is to input the main method. Public static void main, open parenthesis, string, empty parameter, args, close parenthesis, open curly brace. Then build an object for our class tutorial demo, which is GUI equals new tutorial demo, not taking any arguments, and the object GUI.setDefault close operation. And what we need to put inside the parentheses is how we want the program close. So put jplain.exit underscore on underscore close parenthesis, semicolon, all in capitals. And what this does is whenever we hit the X button, the program terminates. If we don't want to have this, then our program will be messed up whenever we hit the X button. Now we need to set a size for the windows. So object name GUI.setSize, open parenthesis, 200 by 300, close parenthesis, semicolon. So we need to close the main method and then the class. So click build file and then run. So here's the output. Let's say we input 39 on the text field 1 and 58 on text field 2. We click the button swap. The number input on text field 1, which is 39, switch text field 2, and the number input on text field 2, which is 58, switch to text field 1. Thank you for watching, and I hope that this tutorial will increase your understanding in Java programming.